when I'm gone. Can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance of hanging. They take the tails when you're flipping the quarter. We ain't slowing down, we crashing through the border.
So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, let's turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. Up, a little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down, universal sound. When we hold the pound, take a look around. When we touch the town, knock the way, stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools, had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Superdome here in downtown New Orleans. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Devlin. Locates Kamara on the out route. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looking to throw. Devlin. For Marshall, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see Charles come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Devlin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. It's still about 3 yards They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll run forward Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Giants will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down, Devlin. There's Chris Olave. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got first down, too. Back to throw again. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Brooks. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Devlin escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Garabay's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to win that drive
tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it?
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 62 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Throwing to start the drive. Devlin. The pass caught by Olave. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Devlin. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Devlin tries the left side and finds Olave. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. It brings up second and 3 at the Giants' 18-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Devlin to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown! Cole Kmet, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Here's Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Throwing, Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And some room to run now. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man. It's Tunyon. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 19. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Barkley. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 63 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
21. Saints 10.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yellow, field, black.
To throw again, Devlin. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Saquon Barkley running right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now limited. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Jones now throwing on 4th down. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Flag 2. Real green.
On 1st and 10, Devlin. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, green, red, cycle.
Throwing again, Devlin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Devlin. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he takes this just a few. end zone before going out.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit us first, this one from 40 yards out. Garabay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has REA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. About to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Taken from about the 12. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And he finds Montgomery complete. Finding space at the 40. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it just before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a give to Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Gano for the extra point.
Graham Gano on the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Giants 28, Saints 13.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Saints. Now, people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter. And boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Red. Green jack. 6. Mega. White. Roster. 6.
They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Running left, it's Barkley. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff to Barkley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now a give, right side. Flanagan. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That ball caught by Slayton. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. After that sack, 3rd and 1. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Operating from the gun, Jones. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Well, if he continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame him?
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Barkley again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. Barkley will take it in for the Giants touchdown. A 15-point game now. You make the extra point, and that means on the other side you need 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. That's a pretty tall order here in the 4th quarter.
Agreed, because they really needed to come up with a stop there, and even if it was just to hold them to a field goal. Now they need to pull out the lucky horseshoe because they've got to get an onside kick, and we've seen nowadays those are incredibly difficult to come by.
And not to mention they got to get the touchdown and a 2-point conversion first. From his end zone, Wilson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. But those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Devlin drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield.
Here we go.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw on 2nd down. Devlin. And it'll be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
We have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Devlin. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Devlin. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yes, several. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Romeo Doubs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
Field flat. Side 2.
They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
From his end zone, Wilson.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken out past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A handoff, Barkley running left. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Saquon Barkley, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last timeout on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Devlin. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 3rd down, Devlin. That's into the hands of Marshall. And that will get him another 1st down, but the clock's certainly working against him. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He's got a man, complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, New York.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
The Giants season will continue at least another week as we say so long, everybody.